Hello and welcome to the program Women in Politics and Governance, a program focused on women politicians and women in government. My name is Jemilah Shuaibu, reaching you from NTA Gombe. Today I have a guest with me in person of Honorable Nafisat Kuru, a grassroots politician, a woman mobilizer, and a one-time aspirant. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, without wasting too much time, could you please give us a little history about yourself?
All right, thank you very much. My name's Nafisat Ibrahim Kuru. I am from Gombe State, Balanga local government.
Okay.
I was born in Lagos State. I had my primary education in Lagos State, where my father moved down to Borno State, where I had my secondary and tertiary education.
Okay.
I went to University of Maiduguri, where I had my bachelor's degree in botany, biological sciences. During my stay while in college, while in university, I was able to participate in sporting activities, where I participated in handball.
Oh, wow.
And I happened to represent my university in so many countries, among which are Denmark, Sweden, Italy, Tunisia, and Ghana.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
I had again my postgraduate diploma in public health education and promotion in Azare, Aminu Sale College of Education, Azare, which is affiliated to the University of Maiduguri. After which, I also had my master's degree in public health with the Nigerian National Open University, Gombe State.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So why did you go into politics?
Yeah, there are so many reasons why I went into politics. Looking at our society today, the rate to say or the number of women that are participating in politics are minimal.
True.
Because of so many reasons. And I have that something in mind that I want to do for my people, which if I don't go out and participate in politics, I might not be able to reach some certain areas.
True.
And you can only do some things while in government, while in politics.
True.
That is why I just developed the interest and seeing the women in my society, more especially in my local government. We have less women that are willing to participate in politics for the sake of their own people.
True.
So I decided to just make up my mind and join the train.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So how was it like when you decided to go into politics? Was it a smooth ride? Were you accepted immediately, being a woman from this, especially this part of our country, where they feel that a woman should be seen and not heard? How was it?
Wow. It's a very, in fact, I don't want to even remember some things because I had so many challenges. Some of the challenges I had on my journey started within my own family members. Some are in support, some are not in support. But Alhamdulillah, I had 100% support of my husband. He was always there to support. He was always there to see me through. If I had any doubts, I had any questions, he would always stand by me. But for the rest of the society, honestly, it wasn't funny because I had like criticism, I had like people pointing fingers, people accusing me of so many things, people just, in fact, so many sort of insults while I'm out. But notwithstanding, we said no, you cannot just fall and just stay there. We keep moving. So I decided to continue riding on that. I have the passion, I have the zeal, I have what it takes to participate. So I decided to just ignore all people are saying, because if I continue hearsay, I might not go this far. So I decided to continue pushing, and Alhamdulillah, everything is moving fine now.
So you were a one-time aspirant.
Yeah.
You contested. Yeah. How was it? Did you win?
Wow, no.
Okay.
I didn't win, but it's a normal thing. You know, in politics, many go for a certain position. We came out about 13 of us, of which 2 of us are women.
Okay.
But the happiest thing is a fellow woman got the position. So I'm very happy about that. I didn't win, but I'm happy for her because this is what I have wanted. At least let a woman speak. Let a woman be seen. Let a woman be part of the train. We are not left behind. So with that development, I'm very happy. Yeah.
This is, I wouldn't say it's strange, but it's quite, it's not something you usually hear from other women, because there's this saying that women are women's biggest problem. You know, we've had a situation whereby women come out and to vie for a position, and at the end of the day it is women against a man. But you figure out that at the end of the day, women would usually go in the way of the man to support the man and leave their fellow women. Why do you think this happens?
Yeah, such things happen because of so many reasons. You see, in our society now, we women, we have that kind of belief, or to say a perception, that any woman that comes out, she's going to outshine you. She's going to do something that people will be singing her praises. She's going to, maybe, in fact, at the end of the day, you will be feeling she's going to snatch something from you. So this is something I used to say. No way, there is no way you just feel or perceive something without having proof, or without having something to back that your point up. I cannot say because you as a presenter, because you are presenting, you are looking good, you are looking gorgeous on TV and so on, I'll say I'll just start hating you. I need to support you because you are a woman. I'm supposed to make people understand that this is my fellow woman. She's a gender. We have to support her. We have to give her all it takes, all she needs to move further. By doing that, we'll help each other. But no, in our society today, people are seeing you as a threat. Maybe they think if you come out today, people start praising you, people see the good in you, you become something that they have been longing to become. Why not put in effort in that? So you can now see there are so many reasons, but let's just leave it that way.
There's this general perception that women politicians are irresponsible, they are I don't want to complete the word, you know, hurt and all of that, you know. How do you handle such statement? Have you ever had any experience where people come to your side talks and refer to you as that? How do you handle it?
Yeah, that was, or to say that is one of the challenges of women participating in politics. We always hear, because this is just like our stamp, it's our logo. For somebody to call you, look you in the face and say you are a prostitute, to look you in the face, to tell you that you are a husband snatcher. But that will not stop you. That should not even bother you, because there is no how progress will come without people like that. I have had so many phone calls with people calling me names just because I decided to participate in politics. But the good thing is, these are baseless accusations. You've never caught me or seen me anywhere doing something that is immoral. As a Muslimah, I'm married, we're blessed with kids. So I don't see any reason why, because I'm participating in politics, I'll just give myself to that ship. Despite there are some pressures that women face that leads to that, which I don't want to go into now. But yet, no matter how and no matter what people say about what I want to achieve or my dreams, I don't give it up just because of hearsay. It's normal. Yeah.
Nice. You're a wife, you're a mother. Aside politics, you have a job, right?
Yeah.
You're a public health worker.
Yeah.
How do you combine it all?
Like you said, I have been working for a non-governmental organization for the past 14 years, and with that I still participate in politics, because using my position and the office I am working in right now, it gives me that chance, that space to become a politician, because I work with youth, I work with women, and in my line of duty, this is something I have always wanted to do. If I want to become a politician, how do I do it? How will I start? Where do I where am I going to? So I look at this thing and say, oh, since my job is part of that, I used to go out for outreach. I have about 600 to 700 youths under my supervision. I have women also. Why wouldn't I use the opportunity? to just blend everything together. And my work is not that stressful, not that too time demanding, because my work is like seasonal. So I have some months that I don't go to work because of the kind of project I'm into. So during that period, I use that time for my political career. That is how I combine them.
What about the home front?
Well, as a wife, I need to manage everything since this is what I choose. This is the path I choose to follow. Like I said, I'm blessed with 2 kids, so the stress is not much. I have a house help, and I had sisters that will also help in taking care of them. So when I have something doing, they'll be there for me. My husband.
Is there any time Oga has said, you know what, I'm tired of this whole thing, you better quit? Has there been any time that, you know, because obviously there are times that, you know, even as an individual yourself, you get tired of some things when challenges comes and all of that. Was there any time you'll be like, you know what?
Yeah, there are so many times I felt I'm even sick and tired of some things. There are times I felt fed up. There are times Oga will always complain, but you know, it's normal. I now came to realize, since he's not working here, he's not staying in town, what I need to do is to reschedule my activities. When I know he's coming back, for that whole week, I'm going nowhere. You know, you understand? So I will have the time, I'll have his time. But before now, I used to like, please, I'm coming back in the next 10 minutes. Before I'll come back, it's late in the night. So he was like, I'll come and meet him sad, saying, this your politics of a thing. I will stop you from going out as Haba now. Sorry, I will know how to handle things next time. So I now became like conscious of his worries, and my kids also at times they used to feel my absence. So I now developed a kind of timetable for myself that I'll follow. Whenever he's around, I don't go out. I'll only go out for maybe like 2 to 3 hours highest in the morning, and come back, spend the rest of the day with him, so that he won't say I will not participate in politics again.
Okay. I see the passion. I see the passion. We have a female aspirant or a female contestant in one after a long time. We had one during the late Hajia Aisha, Mama, popularly known as Mama Taraba. And, you know, after the whole thing, the mandate wasn't given to her, you know, and then now we have another Aisha in Yola, Adamawa State, vying for the seat of the governor. There were a lot of controversies, but at the end of the day, she won the case and she's coming forward. What do you think? Do you think we'll have a repeat of Mama Taraba, or do you think this time she would, as a woman?
Not really. In fact, Aisha is one of the people I see in politics as my role model, because she has absorbed so many pressure.
So many.
She has gone through a lot. And I felt this is the time for the government, or to say the male aspirant, to know that a woman can do more. A woman knows each and every problem of her society. She knows better. So I think giving her a chance would be a very good thing. I don't think repeating that of Mama Taraba will be possible. Looking at the situation on ground, she has been taken to court and she won the case at the end of the day. But do you know the issue of traditional belief, religious belief that says a woman cannot govern? That's not right. Some people are like trying to quote that other way around just because there is this gender inequality. If a woman is trying to go for an office that maybe she will maybe outshine, they will be trying to depress her, they will be trying to bring her down using quotes in Quran and quotes in so many places. So but I think for her, she's giving us a kind of motivation.
Absolutely.
She's a kind of role model that all of us will want to copy from.
A female Jagaban.
I'm telling you, because she is showing us a very good example. Like now, I've been saying this. We have so many women in politics in Nigeria. If there will be a forum, though we had one recently, but if there will be a forum for all female in politics that participated or are wanting to participate, that they'll groom, they'll mentor. I think we'll have people like Aisha, more than one in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So without that, You see, we are not going far, but with her coming, I think she will do better. She will bring the heads of all the female aspirants and candidates together. We are looking up to her as at now. So we just pray that she scales through and that God will guide her, honestly.
There's this perception that usually happens almost every time, that I myself have noticed, like it's election period. A lot of women are participating, a lot of women groups, a lot of women leaders and all of that are participating in the whole election process. And at the end of the day, when a winner emerges, you realize that when a government is established, you see an entirely different set of women in that government. What happens to the women that were used? Even though some of them, sometimes they have argued that some of them are not well educated. What happens to the educated ones amongst them? Why do you always think that? Do you think it's a use and dump thing? Why do you always think that this issue arises?
To tell you the truth, what we are suffering from now in Nigeria is this godfather of it stuff. You find out that after politics, after campaigns, after everything done, when the government have their ways, they will dump some people and bring out those that didn't even know anything about politics. It's just nothing but this godfatherism things. You see, somebody you will be in his house sleeping, she will be in her house sleeping, while you people are out there looking for votes, persuading people, campaigning, while they are sleeping, because they felt, if they get the government, maybe it's her brother, maybe it's her father, her uncle, they don't have to stress themselves. The rest of the women are busy doing their work for them. At the end of the day, that's why you see people suffering, those enjoying are different. But with the welcome development we have now, I don't think that will be possible anymore. Even though it might happen, but it will be very rare, because now we are like in a state of operation bring your unit, and if you bring your unit, you get your reward according to what you've done. So I think with this development, it will be less. Yeah, sort of things will be less, hopefully. Yeah.
The 30-70% quota, women 30 men 70, do you think is enough? Even though the 30%, they don't even allow the women
to enjoy
the 30%. Because when you go to the Senate, you could count the fingers, you know, even though we know that is usually from the electorate. Because when you actually vote a female candidate, she will certainly represent you. But do you think it is enough? Do you think we should request, the women should request for more?
As it is, women are supposed to request for more. But with the 30 we are given, we have not even covered the 30 yet. Do you know why? We have minimal participation of women in politics due to so many reasons. We have religious and cultural criticism. We have issue of cash, lack of funding. We have issue of self-confidence as well. You see, had it been women are bold enough to come out in mass, to participate in politics enough, you understand, we'll have that atmosphere of occupying that 30% and even looking for more. But the issue is, there is fear. There is tribalism. When a woman comes out, there is gender inequality. Men are dominating everywhere without allowing women to showcase their skills. We women have skills. We women have ideas. If women would, like, let me say, if they will be allowed to even participate in decision making in our country, the country would have been far better than this. Because women have so many ideas to bring down, to put into work. Women have so many type of tricks to bring some things to an end. But with the way we are being criticized by religion, we are being criticized by tribalism, we are being criticized by culture, we are being criticized by you don't have money. What a man will spend, you cannot do that because you are a woman. You are thinking of, if I'm going to spend that money just like that for nothing, why won't I use that to develop my community? You see where woman thinking goes to. But It's not working that way. So let's fight to occupy that 30% full first before fighting for more.
Do you think okay, there are some women that have occupied positions of office, and we've had issues where they have been labeled with corruption. I could name a few, you know. We've had one, Hadiza in NPA, we've had Stella Odwagan, we've had a few women occupy very powerful positions, and to be honest, some of them have performed really, really well while given those responsibilities. I know of Hadiza, you know, but along the line, we heard another story, and before you know it, she was out of the office. Some said it's sabotage, some said it's, you know, but do you think that that could be part of what affects the decisions of people not wanting to put women in some certain positions?
Not at all.
Okay.
You see, this issue of sabotage, as you said, is one of the major issues we women are facing while in office. More especially the ones that are in top positions in the country. You know, like I said, women have ideas. Women have, as in, they have that mind of doing things the way they want to do it, and the way it will please and it will go round. But the issue is, you find a situation whereby a man will be maybe her boss, wanting to control or maybe make her walk on his tune. You understand? So by doing that, you see, she will be confused. And a woman will not want to succumb to any orders given to anybody, given to her by anybody. You understand? Knowing fully well that she's her own boss. So with that, the moment a woman disagree of succumbing to a kind of maybe proposal or project that was brought to her that is illegal, they will start tagging her as maybe she stole money. No, she did something which is wrong. If you look at most of the women that are in office, honestly, 80% of them are doing good, unlike the male politicians. Sorry to say this, let them not come and tag me and say I said something wrong. Because before you find a woman lavishing the money of the government, you find 10 men doing the same. So why is it that a woman will not be given a chance to showcase? With that, it makes women go depressed. It depresses women, and you know, we women are like naturally fragile. So just a little thing will they'll start spreading. This person did that, that person did. You understand? So it will break you, and that is what they always want. Any little thing they do should break you, and you should stop performing, which is very incorrect, improper.
Oh, Honorable Nafisa.
Yeah.
I wish we could go on and on and on with this interview. It's been really interesting. For our viewers, for especially the young women out there who would want to make a change, want to be part of nation building and want to go into politics, but experience challenges and are afraid to go out there because of some name calling, you know, challenges from family, like the kind you experienced. What form of advice would you give to them?
Yeah, I would say, if you really want something, go for it. No matter what it takes, put it at the back of your mind that there is no way to success that is easy. No road to success is easy. Every road to success is narrow. You face so many stumbling blocks on your way going. The issue of self-confidence, like I said earlier, they have to develop self-confidence that nobody will intimidate you. You will not succumb to any form of discrimination, gender inequality or so. Just move on. Be prayerful. And one thing with politics is get your money. Keep your money. Look for money. Work and get money. I will say this 10 times because politics doesn't work without money. More especially in our country today. They don't consider you being brilliant, you being productive because you are learned or you are exposed. They'll just give you position without money. It doesn't work in my country today. So youth out there should develop self-confidence, should look for mentorship before embarking into politics journey, because you need so many things, you need to learn so many things before embarking into that journey. As I quote, go and look for money. They should go out, work for money before embarking in politics, and they should be God-fearing. No matter what you do, if you don't have conscience, it's still useless. Politics goes with your conscience. By the time you are working with people, know you are working with people that want somebody that has humanity, that is self-conscious, that knows what is good and what is right, that knows the cry of his people, that knows the value of his people. With that, you excel, inshallah. So that is my advice to people out there that wants to participate in politics, more especially for the female contestants, inshallah.
Thank you so much for joining us on the program. It's been a really interesting one. I hope when next we call you, you would answer our call.
Inshallah. I'll always be there for you.
Viewers at home, you have heard it all, and I'm sure you have also enjoyed the program just as much as I have. We've been speaking with Honorable Nafisat Ibrahim Kuru, and I must say it's been an interesting one speaking with her. I hope you join us again next time on the program. I remain Jemilah Shuaibu, reaching you from NTA Gombe. Have a lovely day.